everybody, my name is Abdullah and today I'm going to be showing you part 2 of my face recognition video. So let's get into it, like straight to it, okay? So now this is the folder which you saw me doing the code on in part 1. And now I have this download link and the link in the description. So you guys can just go to this Google Drive and just download it from there. So don't worry about that. You'll have the face rec and you'll have my pictures. So don't worry. So now let's start. So let me tell you on my Microsoft, what is this code? What is this code gonna do? So it's gonna check this faces folder inside the face recognition, and it's gonna check their faces and names. Then they're gonna try to match it with this test too. So they're gonna see, oh, that's Abdullah. Oh, that's Abdurrahman. Whoa, that's Isa. That's what. And then what they're gonna do? They're gonna put a blue rectangle, and they're gonna put Abdullah and Abdurrahman and a blue rectangle and Abdurrahman in here, and the same for Isa. Blue rectangle for her face, so it just covers her face, and then writes Isa. So yeah, so let's start. So now let's install Microsoft Visual Studio Code. So I have it right here. Now I'm also going to give you guys this link so you guys can copy this too. And now you can download this. So now there's a 2019 version. So don't search up Visual Studio Code like this. Yeah, sorry. Don't search it up like this because it doesn't have this one. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to this link and download the community one, not the professional one, or because you have to pay for them. The community one, which is a free download, no money or something. So now onto the exe file, which installs it. Now I open it because it just installed. Not speeding anything up, is just so short. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your devices? Yes. Don't worry, it's no hack. No. Oh, this is so cool. When I first tried it, it was so cool. This blew my mind. Now it's almost done getting everything ready. So, perfect. Now, for those of you guys who don't have it installed, this is a page that you guys are probably seeing, because that's what I saw. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna check box the desktop development with C++. You're not gonna. This is the only package you want. You don't even have to check box this or anything. You just have to check box desktop development with C++. That's all. And there's probably an install button here. Yeah, over here then. So now that's how you install Microsoft Visual Studio, but you have to wait because there's 6 GB of files. So let's get back into it. So now you have to do a quick install for the face recognition, and and after this, then you can start. I'll start the code explanation, and you'll see the output. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your settings. And you're gonna go to your apps and features. And now this is how I see my apps. Any way you can see your apps is fine. This is how I see my apps. So I just scroll down until you find Python. And there we go. As you see here, this Python 3.8.7 64-bit. So now this Python has to be 64-bit. If it's a 32-bit or you even don't have it, if you don't have it, just go to Google, search up Python, and you can download it. Download the latest version, or just don't download you don't have to download this one, but if you want to, you can. So you can download the latest version, and you can download 64-bit. And if you have 32-bit, you don't have to uninstall this. You can just download another one. Perfect. Now, let's start. So now once you are done checking your apps, oh wait, I just forgot one of the things. You have to install requirements before you start. So now here's what happens. This txt file has before you check the 64-bit, if you don't have it, it will give you an error. So what's gonna happen is this requirements text is gonna install the other OS and the other face recognition and time. So what it's gonna do, so because for Microsoft Visual Studio I have to install everything. So let me go back here and then let me open CMD. So what I did, let me show you again. I checked the apps and features. I had 64-bit, and once you have 64-bit, you can continue here. There you go. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go on. You're gonna write pip install dash minus r this is Python r requirements .txt. Perfect. Ooh, oh, I oops. No problem. I'll just copy this. See, perfect. Now I'm gonna press enter. There you go. As you see, mine just whizzed through all of that. And now for you guys, it's gonna take. So it's gonna go down and down, and then it's gonna show these slash. It's gonna go this way up and then it's gonna take. You might think it takes forever, but don't worry. It just takes a little bit of time, and then as you see it, it just finishes. So don't worry. It will take a little bit of time. So now once you have downloaded everything, time for the coding part, the fun part. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna do File, Open, and then you're gonna do Folder. But if you're new to a Microsoft Visual Studio Code, there's this box over here, Open Local Folder. You're gonna press that and open the wherever your folder is. My folder is right here. And now as you see, oh sorry, where'd it go? Yeah, there it is. And as you see, once you opened it, you open the face recognition.py, and now you start. So now let me start the code. So here are all the libraries that you downloaded from the requirements. Now on to DEF. So now this whole part of the page, this whole part of the code means that they're checking all of these faces, these pictures inside faces. This part of the code means they're checking they're analyzing the picture of these faces. And now what they're doing here is they're checking the names of these faces. So now once they're both I'm just gonna close this real quick. Once they're both mixed up, they put them in the classify phase. So as you see here, the picture, the name of the picture, and analyzed just looking at the picture. So that's this part of the code, looking at the name. Now on to the classify phase. So now what this does, it looks for the best match of your. It looks for the best. Let me show you. So I'm gonna go here. Imagine I had two Abdullahs here, and I was still wearing this black shirt, and that's better than this. It looks more like, it looks more similar to the one with this red shirt. So what it's gonna do is gonna take that Abdullah instead of this Abdullah. So yeah, and if there is a picture that, imagine you had a friend that is not here but he's in the group photo. What what they're gonna say is they're gonna put unknown over his face. And this part of the code is draw a box around the face, a blue box, and this is to draw a label with a name below the face. So it's gonna draw a name like this. It's gonna say Abdullah, Aiza, and Abdurrahman. Perfect. Now on to this last bit of code, which I'm gonna explain. This is the CV2 IM show, which shows like the CV2. What the picture is the F picture that we're testing. And now on to the if CV2 wait key. This whole part, and if you search up face recognition, everywhere there's gonna be this included. And what this means is if CV2 wait key, that means if this is like the ending part of CV2. If CV2 wait key and this is a command equal ORDQ. So what this does is it says if CV2 wait key, if it's the end, then what you're gonna do, because since it's while true, whenever you're gonna press X, it just reloads that picture. So what's gonna happen if you press Q, it just comes back, it just closes for real. So that's what's gonna happen. So now these are print classify face, the picture we're gonna classify, and let's start. And this is how you run the code. You don't run it with this select startup item. You don't. You run it with CMD. And so far, you guys can pause the video if you have any trouble downloading. And I'm gonna put my email down there. So if you guys want to email me and make the subject Python face recognition, and if you have any troubles, just let me know. So now onto the command to run it. So you write Python, because it's Python, and then you write the name of this face rec, face underscore dot py, because it's a Python. Let me show you here. See, dot py, and let's press enter, and it's running. And I also want to show you guys that if your name is a little long, what you're gonna do is this applies to everybody, like all the names. You can just change the size right here, 0.7. So it was 1. I changed it to 0.7, so you guys can do that. So now there it is, and as you see, there's no force that just actually I just added it. No, this machine is actually checking here and adding them there. It's so cool. So I just want to thank everybody for joining me in this session, and I hope you guys do it too. And it's so fun. And if you have any questions, just message me on my Gmail, which I'm gonna put in the description, so you guys can download this from the link, and download this whole folder from the link too. And perfect. And remember to add solo pictures here and a group picture. You don't have to, but yep. Just last little reminder. Yeah. So thank you everybody for joining me in this video, and I hope you like this too, because I just love it. So see you later everybody. Bye bye.